Am I alive? Am I alive? Am I alive? Am I alive? Alive. Am I alive? Am I alive? Am I alive? Alive. Am I alive? Am I alive? Alive. Oh man. Close that window. I was just getting echoes with that one open. So let's see. I seem to be live. Okay. I'll wait for a couple of minutes and see what happens. If I get any viewers or not to start with. It's no use to me starting now when there's absolutely no one around. Or is it? I don't know, it's been so long. I'll try deleting that message. I can't delete it. It won't let me. Oh, that's why. No. Where am I? Still no one else here. I don't think. Servers, I'm just making sure I've got everything set up properly. Let's see what happens now again. Okay, let's start, and maybe people will show up. This will also be going on to YouTube as an episode, so that if you miss the stream, you'll be able to watch it still. I'm hoping I can still work out how to do that. Okay, first of all, I've got this. This is a great new game that I found, Vintage Story, and I'm enjoying it immensely. It's, if you've ever played SavTech, or what was that other one? I've just gone blank. And anyways, SavTech on Minecraft, I reckon you're gonna like this one. This game is like Minecraft, but not like Minecraft, if you follow. It's got all of its own goodies. So what I've done is I've added 3 mods to this. The HUD clock, the just random teleport, the simple spawn. Okay, they're the only 3 mods that I've added to it, and they're available from the forums on their website, vintagestory.at. Okay, that's where you can also grab the game. Okay, in settings, I've just got it set up all custom so that it's all nice. I've had a test play of it, and I've used the same seed and world, hopefully. Hopefully it's the same world. I don't know if it is or not yet. But this is the game that I tested on. I've played it for 4 hours and 9 minutes already. This is the remade of the same world. In it, what I've done is I've done create world, but then I've also found out that all of your custom settings, when you go into create new world, when you copy the world across, all of these settings, all of these settings up here, down there from game mode, survival, and all of that go into making up the map, apparently, from what I've seen, because I tried a couple of times and was getting totally different seeds because I was adjusting those figures in there because of the food spoilage rates and all of that. I've got them all set to the minimum, tool durability and mining speed all the way up. Temporal stability is off and temporal storms off. World height is set to 384 blocks. And I've turned the world map on. So, fingers crossed that this is going to work out well. Okay, so here we go. Clicking on Awesome Story to get started. And this is a sample of the loading of the screen of the game that you can get. You can see on there little piles of rocks and that. Don't just start by punching trees. You've got to go around and collect flint and rocks and knack them, so then they all work together. So you can make tools to start working with. If you punch a tree with your hand, you're going to get hurt. It's a very deadly world. That's why I've turned everything right down to start with. For my first stream, I could be changing the settings again later on in other streams, but this is the very first stream. It's going to be like a semi-tutorial. I hope you're going to enjoy it. It's taking a long time to load up. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, if you like me, don't forget to subscribe. I don't have any PayPal or anything up yet because it's been years since I've streamed really. So I'm just getting back into it. And it won't just be this game, it'll be other games as well as non-game stuff. My other hobbies are diamond painting and stuff like that. So it's going to be a mixture of things if you follow me. So just about anything which I'm doing, I'll try and stream, just to get back into the swing of things. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, again, let me know. Okay, so here we go, loading into the game. Gee, it looks pretty, doesn't it? It seems to be running slower because I'm running OBS, Streamlabs OBS. It seems to be taking a lot longer. I hope it can still play at a decent rate. That's some flint down there, so just left click on that to pick it up. Left click on a berry bush to pick the right click on the berry bush and hold the button in to pick the berries. Left click to break the berry bush. Oh, I've got some crops over there too, which I'll grab later. First of all, let's go up on the mountain so that we can see what we've got here. So we can view the land and decide where we're going to build. Okay, there's a trader down there, which we'll go and have a look at. It looks pretty semi-arid here. Doesn't seem to be much good soil. Occasionally I'm slowing down, so I don't know why. I don't know why it's not liking it with the streaming software. Let's turn off the monitoring of the streaming. See if that helps. Hide player. Back to game. It seems, I don't know if it's helped any at all. Let's pick these berries, because you really got to get food going. Don't carry too many things. To start off with, that's your inventory down there, your bar down there. Eventually you'll be able to make baskets and stuff to put into these slots, which will open up other squares in here. Your inventory and crafting screen, which is opened up by the E key. There's a rabbit. A Bugs Bunny. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Okay, there's lakes here with reeds, which we'll need fairly early on in the game. There's some more flint, I'll grab that. These are just rocks. The difference between rocks and flint is, let's see if I can put some flint down. No, I can't. Okay, well anyway, let's get back in. No. Okay, let's nap ourselves a knife blades first. So it's right click with the flint in your hand on the ground, shift right click, and then click flint knife blade, and then you've got to have another flint in your hand or another stone in your hand, and just nap away the yellow squares to make 2 knife blades. Now you don't have to knock them all out, just the ones which are at the edge of the knife blade. You can actually just hold down the left mouse button because you can't accidentally take the wrong one. Not at this stage of the game anyway. So I guess that's a pretty bad habit to get into. Now what you have to look for is some sticks, which are generally you can find lying around on the ground. Unlike Minecraft, you can dig up dirt and cobblestone and that without having to have a pick. But that's about it. And as well as picking up rocks and sticks. To pick up the sticks, it's... Damn, why is the game locking up like this so early on? That's a fox, and foxes will eat chickens. So if you've got any chickens around, they will the fox will try to eat them. Now the chicken's mad at me for heaven's sake. I didn't try and eat you, chicken. Leave me alone. The screen's locked up again. Okay, that's what flint looks like. It's got the colour of a stone, and then it's got a grey stone with it. That's to signify that it is flint, as well as the text up the top of the screen, if you have that turned on. Okay, so let's see, we've got to find somewhere to live on the first night. For the first night, so let's head over this way a bit. That's right, we're going to have a look at the... it's some nice copper. Okay, so here's another bit of a lesson. To make a marker on your map as to where this copper is so you don't lose it, what you do is you go M for map. You right click where you are, that's what you... I'll zoom in here so you can see it a bit better. That's you there, the player. You right click on there, type in a colour for your marker, which I'll choose orange. Give it a name, copper. Choose the icon for it, which I'd like to make little pics. Click on the pinned, and then click save. Now you've got a little icon there on your big map, which will also show up on your mini map up in the top right hand corner. Now we can go ahead and pick these up just like any other rock. Now that we've got them bookmarked, we've got some copper now, but I shouldn't have grabbed these, darn it. Not yet, because inventory space is crucial at this stage of the game. So fingers crossed, let's see, where am I going to build? Okay. Scratching my head again because I don't know why on earth the game's stalling like this all the time. I'm just picking up gravel while I'm going to find somewhere to build. Okay, I think we'll build up on here because we're surrounded by lakes. Got some peat grass which will come in handy later on. There's some clay there in the background. There's more clay over there. And a beautiful view of the mountains. And the trade is nice and handy and close as well. So we'll make here our home. I'll dig out some of this dirt to make walls, because we're going to have to try and protect ourselves for at night. And the best way to do that at the beginning of the game is by using dirt. It's the same with any of these types of games. You've got to protect yourself. I don't like just putting a hole in the ground. That's a chicken and coward's way out. But we couldn't find anything else really any better. So what I'll do... Darn it, why is it freezing like this? It doesn't do this when I'm not streaming. I might have to end the stream to try and work out what's going on, but we'll see how much longer this goes on for. I'm making a nice base to build my base on. We mightn't be staying here, but it'll be a good starting position. Okay, up a level and start building it up too high, because mobs can't come up too high. 2 blocks high. Start putting a wall around. Need more dirt. Let's get rid of that bit of the hill over towards the trader, shall we? I don't know why this is. I might have to restart my computer. I'm just digging away at the dirt here. Actually, let's make a knife first, because we'll need to collect this grass, and to get grass you need to cut it with a knife. So we'll clear off this grass off of here first. Again, I'm doing things out of order. Okay, and let's grab some reeds. Man, so much to do before night time. Continue getting this dirt. The walls are important. So what the mods do in the game that I've got, one of them puts a little clock up in the left hand corner up here so I can see what the time is. It's now about 3:30 in the afternoon on the server in this world. I've got about 3 hours till nightfall. The spawn one is just you type in / and spawn. It takes you back to world spawn. respawned into the game. /RTP will send you to another distance, but seeing as I've got all this stuff fairly close to spawn, let's make the most of it. We can go around exploring again later. Now 4 o'clock. 1 minute in the game is about 2 minutes in real time. Sorry, the other way around. 2 minutes in the 2 hours in the game is 2 minutes in real time. So yeah, you don't really have very long. Yes, you can walk through single leaves, but if they got a piece of wood in them, in the leaves, then you can't walk through. Then you have to get the wood out the leaves first. Leaves you can just break like this as well, but I'm trying to find one with the branches in so I can show you. Come on, where's one with branches? Ah, here. Okay, you see the different colours in with the leaves? That means that there was a stick in there. Okay, now I've picked up that stick. Let's continue building up this wall. So I can't carry any more now because my inventory is full. I can carry the same type of item but not the new items. So I've got to go and get some reeds to make some baskets next. But I just want to make sure that I got somewhere that I can call safe for the night. And then I'll go and grab some reeds, and then we'll explore the traveller over there. Your hunger bar is the green bar, your health is the red bar. So to cut, I don't have any room in my inventory, I'm going to have to throw some stuff. I know, let's plant that bush, that fruit bush. I like to plant it on top of my wall. So like there, for example. That way badgers can't get at it. Because as I said, mobs can't get up 2 blocks high. Now that gives me a space again to go and harvest some reeds. If you don't use a knife, I'll show you here, you end up taking the whole reed, but you only get the tips. If you use a knife, and they won't grow again unless you and they won't grow again that way. Whereas this way, if you use a knife, not knife blade, the actual knife, you get to leave the base there and still get the tips. So it's the tips you're after to make the baskets. I've just got to grab as many of these as I can before dark. It takes, I'll show you when I get enough to make a basket, how to do it. Don't forget to chat and ask questions or give tips in the chat. I'm hoping this is going to be a lengthy, quite a long stream. So the people that know about it will know about the game, will miss the beginning of it, and I'll catch on with some of the more meatier bits. But I thought I'd show you from the beginning as to what I had so that you can learn how to play. Just keep on gathering that. Okay, I've got enough there now to make baskets. So, but to make a basket, just pick up the reeds out of your inventory and make a U shape like that, and it's going to take 2 in each thing to make one basket. So I can make myself 2 baskets, which increase my inventory by 3 slots per basket. Okay, now that gives me a bit more storage space, which is vital in the game. You can get bigger bags later on. I haven't done so yet. I'm still only a noob to the game, so I hope I don't teach you any bad habits. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to let some slip in, but I'm hoping I don't. Almost night time. Yikes, it is night time. Let's run for the... Hold down shift control key to run. And we'll go and have a look at the traveller and see what he's got. He's in a little caravan, so he's protected. Okay, that's a little traveller there. This one sells survival goods. In other games I've had it that they sell treasure goods or whatever types of food goods or whatever. That's what we can buy off him, and they cost gears, sorry. So they cost old rusty gears, which you can pick up around the place. Are very hard to find, or you can sell stuff to him. And like there, he wants flax twine. He wants to buy 6, and he'll give you 1 gear for 6 of them. And he wants 5 lots of 6, so you can sell to him up to 5 times. That's how many gears that he's got. So yeah, okay, yeah, very nice to meet you too. They've got windows there you can react to. You cannot break anything in here, but careful you don't turn around and hit him, because apparently, I haven't done it, apparently he'll not take too kindly to it. That's a bed he's got in here. Now you can use that to sleep part of the night or what. If you put your mouse over the bed, it'll show you, let you sleep for so many hours. Now, the number of hours depends on the type of bed that it is. There's an old wooden bed, aged wooden bed, which will let you sleep 7.5 hours, which is most of the night. At the start of the game, with grass, you can make a normal bed, a straw bed, a hay bed, and then that'll only let you sleep, say, 5 hours. So let's lie down in here in the bed and sleep for the 7.5 hours. And then wake up in the morning. Now if you're stuck in the bed, just press shift and it'll bring you up out of the bed. Now as you can see, it's still partially night time, so we didn't sleep all night, but we slept most of it. We have to be careful of monsters, not so much monsters now, but wolves and hyenas are in the game already, and they can attack you, so you got to be careful at night. After a while there will be some mobs turn up, but I think it's after 5 or 6 hours of sleep. 5 or 6 days. I forget what I've got it set to. I think I changed it. So now what I can do, now that I'm in here in relative safety, I can make myself an axe. Let's put some more flint on the ground. Find a flint axe head. Click on that, then nap that out. Okay, now we can make ourselves an axe the same way we made the knife. There. We'll make another knife while we're here, because knives you go through like crazy. Okay, I've got a pine sapling because I took the leaves. So let's hit this tree now. I'll show you if you hit the tree without using the axe, so you can see what I mean about it not being like Minecraft, that you actually get hurt. And yes, and unlike Minecraft 2, you take down the tree down to the block where you're breaking it. So to break the whole tree, you'd break it down the bottom. At the moment it's taking a while because it's trying to break all those up above. I won't worry about continuing on with that. But just trust me, you get hurt. Now I'm using the axe to chop the bottom of the tree, and the whole tree falls down, including the sticks and any seedlings. I hope you can see this. I don't know. Twitch is normally a little bit darker. Let's see if I can... How do I make a torch again? I've got to remember. Let's have a look-see under the H key, the handbook for the handbook, and then you can just type in torch or any other thing that you're trying to make. And so we click on that. Cooking, smelting or baking, you put a stick into a fire. Okay, so we'll work on that. We'll start off in a corner. I like putting a little alcove area in here, protected area, so the fire won't go out. Let's bring it up one more. Okay, and we'll put the fire... Make lots of new mistakes because I'm trying not to make them. Okay, to make a fire, you need to, in your crafting table, get the logs that you just chopped down with your wood axe on top of them. And that means you're going to chop those logs into firewood. Now we can use all these logs straight away to make lots of firewood. To make a fire, first of all you need a piece of grass. Shift right click and to place your grass down on the ground. Then you need 4 logs. Shift right click. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got to make yourself a fire starter. H for the handbook. I've got to click on the search button. A fire starter, which is 2 sticks and a piece of grass. So 1 piece of grass up here, 2 sticks, and you've got your fire starter, and it's now morning. Okay, so I won't light that at the moment because there's no need for it, but you just right click on that now and it'll hold the right button in and it'll automatically light it for you. Well, not automatically, over time. It can take some time to light sometimes. So just shifting stuff around. Now you can see I've got 24 logs on me. You don't have to carry them around with you. You can shift and right click to place them on the ground in a stack. Same with rocks and flint. Not flint, just the rocks, sorry. What else is there? Okay, I need to get some more reeds. There's some more flint. In my other games that I've played, including on this map, I've been attacked by wolves on the first night of playing. So that's why I say it's vital to try and get somewhere safe. I don't know why I didn't get attacked this time if I'm playing on the same world with the same seed. Unless there are slight changes to the world. This game is still in early release, I believe. It's under constant writing and rewriting and everything, expanding the game. It's very moddable. As you can see, I'm using 3 mods in here. So, shift click to sneak, otherwise you can fall down off edges. Just had to have a look there. So right click, left click on there to get the reeds again. Now there's different types of soil. You see these different colours of the soil that you'll see around the place. Let's see if I can show you something better. That's different colours because that's peat. But there should be some other grade of soil around somewhere so I can show you. I might leave that till I'm exploring. Oh no, there you can see some. The very dark stuff. Oh wow, that's great. That's off to a fantastic start. This green stuff is terra preta. Now it's very rich soil, the richest that you can get. So if you harvest that, save it for farms, because unlike Minecraft, with this game you've got to worry about your soil nutrients in your soil. And with the arid soil, I'll show you. If you mouse over them, it tells you the fertility when tilled is 80% on the terra preta. On the normal soil that's in the same area as that I'm looking at now, it's 25%. And there's different grades of soil which you can get. So to make it easier to follow, there's nitrogen, potassium, N is for nitrogen, P is for potassium, and I think K is the other one. I think it's nitrogen and potassium. It seems to be. Oh, what's that creature there? Oh, that's one of those creatures that come around at night. He spawned in the world. Oh no, that's a raccoon. Look at him. Okay, now when you eventually you'll be after clay, so and you need to use your blue clay first because the other clay is harder to find, and you need it. You can use blue clay to make anything except for a couple of select items, I've been told. I haven't got it that far yet, but so yeah, you want to collect all of those very dark woods, dark soils. Okay, how many reeds have I got? 29. I don't think that's enough to make a basket that I can put stuff in on the ground. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go back home and put some of the stuff away so you don't lose it when you die. It's a nice big open area here. That's why I chose here to build, because I'm going to expand out as I get more familiar with the game, and as you get more familiar with me playing the game. Okay, so we get our basket, get our knife first, chop out that grass. Don't waste anything if you can. I'm just cleaning out all inside here. Grass regrows, by the way. Over time, it'll regrow. So all these grasses that I'm harvesting here, they can grow back. And these leaves are from the tree. Now that's looking a lot cleaner. Well, we've been playing for one day so far. It's 9 AM in the morning on the second day. Okay, put our basket down over here. The way you're facing is the way you'll place your basket. So I'll place that on an angle. To place it straight on, you have to be facing straight on. Now you can open them up, and then you can open up your inventory and just drag stuff and store it. So anything that you're not using that you can store it away. I'll plant that so that won't need to be stored. Keep my sticks out and that out. I'll show you how to make the bed. To make the bed, you have to make bales of the grass, which is like that. You make the bales of the hay. You need 3 bales of hay to make a bed. So pick up them and put them across like that, and you make yourself a hay bed. Now we don't really need a hay bed at the moment, but we'll place it anyway. Place it over here near the fire, because we can sleep in the trader's bed. So that's got that done. What else was there that I was going to show you on the first day? I was going to plant that tree. So let's just come over here and plant the sapling, because trees do take time to grow. Let's get back inside here. Let's make another bale of hay to put there, because it takes less time to open it up. And when you're in a hurry, it needs to be easy to get at. So 2 bales of hay for a makeshift door. Okay, where shall we put it? I'll put it over this side here so that when, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I should take it out one more, but this'll do for now. I like having odd numbers for a single door, even numbers for a double door. Eventually I'll be digging this down one as well inside, but to keep it safe at the moment, that's the way I'm having it. So we'll close this part off. And put that dirt away because we don't need to carry it around with us. The two knives will keep. I'll show you how to make I will keep another bit of dirt out. I'm thinking too many things to do. Let's make a little bit of a wall there so that we can put a tool rack on. Now for a tool rack it's easy, just 2 lines. Or is it just 2 pieces of wood on top? No, it isn't 2 pieces. I don't have enough sticks yet. I'm going to have to get some more sticks. Okay, so more reeds and sticks and food if we can find them, and more flint. It's a never-ending cycle. You always want to get as much of every one of those things as you can to start with in the game. Let's get some more wood to chop down this tree. No. Got to really adjust how you playing the game. With some more sticks. That should be enough now, I think, to make a tool rack. No? What is it to make a tool rack? H to bring out the help. Tool rack there. It is 6 sticks, but it's top and bottom row. Come on. Now we have a tool rack. I'll show you what that's used for when we get back. I'm still looking for more food. These berries are pretty far away, so we'll pick them up. The berry plants have got different cycles. You can get the ones with the berries, the ones with flowers, and the ones with no fruit on or flowers on. So it goes the bare plant to flowers to the berries, and it all takes time. So these ones there I could leave until they have the berries and then pick the berries and do that, but they don't seem to flower very update very often when they're miles away from them. You've got to be within a certain distance. So I'm just looking around here again for flint and food. There's other types of food as well. There's some more fruit over here. As you can see, my food hunger bar is going down. So just right click on these. Damn it! Accidentally placed the tool rack. Using the knife to chop down the bushes, it wears down the knife, but you do get them quicker. So pick up as many of these berries as you can and chop down the bushes so that we can replant them close to our base. Traders out there having a look, watching us work. Oh yes, some more of that soil, you ripper. Yes. You can never have too much of this. This is brilliant. And you can only see that type of soil it is from the side. From the top it looks like normal soil, unless you mouse over it and it tells you what type of soil it is. So let's keep looking. Some more copper. So do you remember how I said to mark out your copper? You press M, right click of where you are on the map, and then select your colour. Name copper. Put the pickaxe and pin it and then save. Now we can pick that up and take it and store it away. Why you want to pick them up is once you've got them marked is so that you can why you want to mark them is so that you can go down there later on and harvest the copper that's buried down below. That's just surface copper that we're grabbing to tell us where roughly the copper is. So just grabbing everything. Oh, turnips. See, I don't have any more storage space, so we'll come back for them. And then we'll grab some turnips and some turnip seeds. Ah, what's this? Brown coal bits. Brown coal bits. And because there's some there and some there, what I'll do is I'll stand between them. Press M. Right click on the map where you are. I don't know. Oh, bugger. Orange, brown coal. I'll make it a pickaxe for the moment because I don't know what tool you need. Okay. So we can pick, damn it, I forgot I didn't have any inventory left. Let's go back and plant some of these bushes and come back and pick it up. The grass has started to grow back in places already. Some bushes you can stack on each other, so it doesn't take as much space. Others you can't. So, looks like the cranberry bush that you can't stack on each other. The blueberry bushes, I think you can. No, it must be the currants that you can. Okay, that's got them placed. Red currants, let's place these. Yes, red currants can be placed on top of each other. Only up to 2 high. And you can walk through these plants as well. That's why they're no good to make walls out of. Because you can, mobs and that, and you can just walk straight through them. Okay. Terrapatta, put that away quickly before we lose it. Got 19 so far. Let's eat some berries too while we can. The berries have got a lifespan as with only fruit. Mine's saying for going to be fresh for another 15.9 days, and it saturates me by 60 every time I eat. But that's because of my settings. Normally the food rots a lot quicker than that. So just eat these with by right clicking when not looking at the ground until we finish our hunger bar. The best place to store food is in your tummy. Okay, that's the best place to store it. You can get food containers later on, but so let's grab these plants here, these turnips. No, onions. How silly of me, they're onions, not turnips. Pick up that brown coal and that brown coal. Now, as you can see, I've got some onions which you can eat, and some onion seeds which you plant later, which will set up some farmland for. And over here's some more stuff. That's dwarf fruits, that's a plant. I thought that was another crop. Okay, here's another crop, mature rye. So let's harvest that, and it's 9 out of 9 if you see there. So now we get the maximum out of that harvest, and again I've run out of inventory space. Grr. Run back home again. I'll show you this tool rack so we don't have to carry all the tools around with us. You just right click on a wall and then shift right click to put a tool away. Let's see if you can put fire sticks away. No, they can't be put away. But we don't need to carry them around with us either. So let's put it in here. Some rice seeds. Don't need to worry about carrying food on us at the moment. Or the grass. I need more reeds to make more baskets. Okay, coming up to night time again. We'll leave that door down. Come up here and grab some more of that stuff that we left. I'm sure I broke some more stuff up here. No, where was it? Where was it? This is why you put down markers. Ah, I just picked it up. Okay, so growing rye, let's harvest that. We might get some seeds out of it. You don't always get seeds out of stuff that's not ready to be harvested. But once again, if they're too far away from you, they won't grow until you go back into that area again. Okay, it's getting to be night time, but let's keep going a bit, seeing what else we can find. Some more crops. These are turnips, mature turnips. Again? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What am I going to toss? I'll just eat some of this food. I'll plant some of these berry bushes because they won't disappear. Okay. Right click, right click. Okay. For some reason that isn't glitching out anymore, so I don't know why it was doing it. Nothing's changed on this end. Let's get back home. Put up our temporary door. Get our fire starter. Light the fire. It's shift and right click. You'll see it'll automatically start glowing, and after a bit of smoke comes out. Okay, now they can go away. Turnips can go away. What else? Sticks I'll have out here. Berries. Doesn't matter if I lose a bit of dirt, so I'll carry that and try and save as many of these seeds. Grass doesn't matter, I can grab them at any time. Put the coal in there, copper in there. Some more seeds. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna have to go down there and grab some more reeds. To make a torch, you right click it, shift right click it into the fire, I think. No, damn it, I accidentally fueled it. Oh no, it did, it's making torches for me. Phew, I thought I might have accidentally put it into the fuel. You've got to keep your fire fueled or else it'll go out on you. So I've just picked up 2 bits of wood. Ah, damn it. Ah, I just caught it in time. Put some more wood on your fire, otherwise it'll burn out. Anytime you've got spare sticks and your fire's still burning, stick them on there because you'll always need torches. Placing one in each corner. And one in the hand, in your right hand, which is the slot right over here, your offhand. I say right hand because I'm left-handed. I've only got one, so it makes it a bit difficult to be right-handed. Okay, now we can sleep in our own bed. And that's for up to 5 hours. The straw bed, the way I've got it set up. Only 2 days left before monsters appear. Okay. Oh darn it, my torches were out and it's rained overnight. So they've gone out. I'm going to have to relight them. So I'll need to get some more dirt to put around so that I can protect the torches. Bugger. Okay, well, back to the trader. So I want to show you something. Now we've slept for 5 hours. Just because we've slept already, we can't sleep again this night. Even though this bed's for a longer time, we're not allowed to go to sleep again. We can only sleep when you're tired, but you're not tired enough to sleep at the moment because we've already slept. Okay, but it's raining out there, so we'll just stick in here and just have a nice chat with the... Yeah, really? Why haven't I bought anything or sold anything? Because I don't have anything yet. Yeah, really? Really? What do you mean you don't know? I can't remember whether I had keep inventory turned on or not. That's why I'm too scared to go out in the day. At night. So what are you thinking of the stream so far? Okay, I'll try coming in again a little bit later. I've got to take a little bit of break for the cause, and I'll be back later. So I'll save this world, and I'll catch us all later. Okay, bye for now. Have a great day. How do I stop the stream? I told you I've forgotten. I'm sorry for being such a noob. Oh, it might help if I have that up. Okay. Catch us later.